Hey, this is crazy. Walking in this heat. Look at that green edge. Nearly hit me peg. Right, here we are. Here's one of my favourite pegs. I've had tench, bream, I've lost a carp. Good head of fish in here. Quite often you hear carp on the far bank as well, slurping. Never caught one. I lost one in there, but never caught one. And I've seen them. Gonna fish there on the float. That's where I've had tench and bream. And the feeder out in the middle. That's where I've had bream. But it is hot, so I'm not expecting any miracles just yet. Get a little bit of bait in there and set up. A full-blown golden rudd floating about around here. I don't know if it's picking it up or not. Throw some casters in. There's a couple, like pure gold. Like you get, oh, there it is. I'll get them a bit closer. See it? Zoom in on him. There he is. Look at that. There's a couple like that around here. Oh, he's buggering off now. Look at that. I've had like golden rudd that's been a bit golden. I've never had one like that. Ooh. It's been a bit slow, but there is signs of action. When I had my feeder out just a minute ago, I had some knocks. I think they would have it if I shadowed up. Oh, hello, there's no bite. Fish on a drop there have it, because they come, all the little ones coming from the casters. There they are, look. You see it? Got a load of these spinos today. They have it in the heat, but these and rudd, and that's it so far. Yeah, we're in. There's a bream, I think. Yeah, by the feel of it. Hang on, let's reel down a minute. Yeah, decent sized breamlet. I'll get you back in the river now. Oh, could this be something? Could this be tench? Ugh. That's what I had the bream on the method feeder. He racked off with it. No messing about with his biting. Came in, nibbled the bait, self-hooked himself against the weight of the method feeder, and then buggered off straight, and then that's where I am. About halfway towards those lilies, to the right a bit. Oh, that was a tench! That was where a bream just rolled, that was a tench that just come up. There he is. You see, he went down and you see his bubbles up. And bloop. Oh yeah, wondering about my shirt. This bad boy, he come from Timu. Only like £7. Look at that. Just putting my jacket on. And I had this Rochelle on the feeder. Not a bad one. Chucked a load of casters in. Where did that wind come from? Oh, there's a storm coming, honey! So I told myself, bugger it, I'll throw some casters out, I'll fish on the drop and try and get one of those golden buggers out. There you go. That's what's floating on the surface. Pretty, isn't it? Look how golden that is. Beautiful. It's 20 to 10, I've packed up most of it. It's time to go home. I got 1% left on my battery. One bream, little silvers and a golden rudd. Right, so this is Sunday. Sunday of the second week of the fishing season. the previous days, obviously we've had a heat wave, and I only went out on the first day of the heat wave, whatever that was, and I had one bream, and I'm gonna add that to this. You never know what you're gonna get, but I am fishing the small field, the second field leading up to Fiddleford Max Smith's field. I'll do a video and I'll explain and show where the river is and where we're heading to. But oh, I got another gate. The only problem is walking this way is the bloody gates, but luckily I haven't got a massive box. So I got a bag, backpack, and then I got my bag, my seat, in a little seat bag, and it's really light. It's a luxury one, but it's really light. The fishing ones, it's pointless having a fishing seat because they're the fold up ones. Carrying them is a nightmare, so I just use like a really nice camping one. There's my rod bag. I'm gonna make it try and light as possible. It's not really hot today, it's sunny, it's still warm, but so I'm lacking a brolly. Brolly's really had weight and awkwardness, so luckily I haven't got that today. So here we are. It's my last gate I've got to go through, and there's a trench line there, and I think you can just about see my peg. I think it's that one there. Oh yeah, that's where I've had loads of tenchi too. And I saw a crocodile on the bend once, and it was so big it had to swim down to the mill just to turn around. This is probably one of my favourite pegs, second to Ian Rings down Stour. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of lily flying in a minute with a hook. Yeah, normally I sit there, feeder out there, and I just fish just off those lilies there, catch a tench. But my biggest tench came out of this peg, and it was actually in the middle, bream fishing on a method, and it was over 6. I weighed it. It was 6, 4, 5. I think it's 6'5". And it weren't like a fat female, it was like a big male, which is weird. Normally the bigger ones are like females and it's spawny sort of time, but this is a girt male. Fought like a machine. So right, let's clear this back out. Just got the old hook in, and then I netted out the rest of the lilies. So I'm fishing there with a float. That's where I've had loads of tench and bream. Loads of silvers there, decent ones as well. I've caught decent rudder. And then I also have the method feeder slightly to my left, so I've cleared all those lilies there. I wouldn't fish there because it's snaggy as crap, but the line will go out through over there, and I'll fish somewhere 3/4 of the way out on the method. I've got the feeder out there. In the middle, I use that tree as an indicator. It's in the middle and slightly to the left where I put the bait out. And in a minute I'm going to float fish just off them lilies there. Normally there's a slight toe, and I'll fish probably from there to there, concentrate my bait around there, and yeah, that's where I've had a tench before, and quite a lot of bream. I've had my biggest tench in the middle, and quite a lot of bream before as well, so wish me luck. There's loads of good silvers coming up as well. As I'm plumbing the depth, this is a true story, it's funny, good tip as well. My mate, when he first started coming fishing with us, don't think he went fishing before, no names. He said, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, I keep losing my bloody plummets. And what he was doing was, instead of putting the hook through the eye and then hooking it to the bottom, he was just putting the hook on there, swinging it out, and then coming back and losing it, and he went through a whole pack of 5. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, he said. Funny as hell. There, that first fish of the day. Nice. Another perchy, look. They are handsome looking fish, them perch, and I love those stripes. He was caught on a decent sized dendrobina worm cut in half and a red maggot. Yeah, look how pretty that is. That was on the drop, that was. Girt worm and a bit of maggot. If I fished up in the water on a drop, I'd catch loads of these, but I'm trying to get down to the bottom because I want to catch tench. But yeah, there's plenty of them out there. Right, I'm getting a tad annoyed of rudd and roach whacking me bait off on the drop. I'm fishing on the bottom for tench and bream. So I've Little tactic, whack a bit of ground bait above your hook bait. Right to the bottom, give it a little rock, and then you're on the bottom. Seconds of doing that tactic with a ground bait, I have a perchy. So I have to do it all over again now. We ain't caught any lumps yet. We've had about 10 perch, a couple of decent rudd, but a bream just rolled to the left of my float. So they're in the peg. It's just a matter of fact, we're going to catch the bloody thing. So I'm back on the feeder in the middle now, but I've only had one knock. Fishing out over there, look. Got that good stuff in the method feeder and worm and corn on the hook. We've had a few knocks on the old feeder, but nothing special. Today's been very slow. I'm going to pack up in a minute. No bream, no tench, no lumps. We've had pike snap me up, a load of small perch, a couple of rudd, a couple of knocks on a feeder, and that's it. And all the perch are on the float. Yeah, the excitement's from that pike, so it's getting dark-ish. It don't look on the camera, but it is in reality. Look at that golden on that tree. So yeah, I am fishing there, and I shall be packing up anytime soon. I want my spare ribs. I'm gonna have to go fishing tomorrow because look at all this bait left over. Look at that. One thing to note is, oh crap! Oh! One thing I've noticed with fishing, if you're not getting any bites, go for your food bag, go to have some drink or some food, and then all of a sudden, oh, you get a bite. It's like they're looking at you. It's like, yeah, he's going for some food, he can't be fishing. Oh, hello. Oh, oh, oh. Go on. No. Couple of little knocks and nothing. That's it. Time to go home. We're going that way. No, we're not. We're going more that way. Nice. But the feeder in. Guess what happened? Nothing. Because that's what today's been like. Full of nothingness. It's like the never-ending story. So oh, hang on. No. Right, I'm packing up, going home. I've had about 20 small perch, 5 rudd. Biggest one was about 5 ounce, I expect. So yeah, that's Sunday, last day of week 2 of the fishing season.